Yo, what's up guys? It's Powerbang bringing you guys the conclusion of this week's CWL War of the Week featuring WHF and War and Glory. As you can see, this one came down to the nail-biting finish. I dare to say that this is probably the closest, most crazy war that I have ever witnessed or been a part of. I've said that a couple times in the past, but this one just takes the cake, man. Like that pun. Anyways, unbelievable outcome here. It came down to the very end. I'm going to talk you guys through the last little sequence towards the end of this video, but let's look at how we got there. First off, let's do a little review of the statistics. WHF pulling out a 0.2% victory over War and Glory. War and Glory fought valiantly, but came up just short. Look at that, though. The exact same numbers on both sides, with the exception of percent. Now, the crazy thing is, even the featured battles, number 24 on both sides, getting the most heroic attack. Kind of odd, but hey, it's all good. That being said, a couple Town Hall 10s left up for WHF. And as you can see, both of those Town Hall 10s, 99% from Sean 2, 99% from Hookie, so literally 2% away from clearing the 10s on the WHF side. Obviously, the 9s all cleared. Now, on the War and Glory side, they also left 2 Town Hall 10s on the board, 76% on one, 71% on the other. So that was kind of the big difference right there on the percentage. So let's start off by looking at one of those fails. Let's look at Sean 2 on Crazy Yido. Now, this is just the type of war it was. It was unbelievably close, and we had plenty of opportunities to pull ahead in this one, but we left the door open a crack. You will see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. So, mad props here to Sean 2 as he put together, this is a fresh hit late in the war. Our Town Hall 10 game got pretty out of whack because there was one base on the opponent's side, as has become the norm almost. It was Ulster in the One Hive War, and in this war, there was another base that held firm for way too many attacks, and it took us just an eternity to get the 2-star on it. So, that being said, we had multiple bases late in the war that were basically fresh bases that we had to put Town Hall 10s on and really kind of hope for the best. And this is what Sean 2 came up with on his fresh hit on Crazy Yido's base. Brings the beautiful Queen walk down the right side of this base, stays clear of the air defense, and gets enough bowlers and witches into the core to kind of get a great push, and the King still has his ability. So after he finishes up here on the CC, he hops the wall. He's going to wait till this bomb tower gets its explosion off, and then use those barbs to quickly take out the Inferno. Now, pay attention to this expo right here. Notice the bowler trying to get it down, gets it about to half health. This one's trying to get a couple more rocks off, and unfortunately, it stays up about half health in the middle of the base, but everything else is in range of the Queen. The problem being is, this guy right here, nothing left to distract it, and it is going to basically head over, distract the Queen, and absorb just enough time to basically make this thing unconquerable. 50 seconds left in the raid. We were thinking, it's a time fail, it's a time fail. And then it started to get closer and closer and closer. We're down to the final building. The Queen goes around the wall, shoots the junction here, opens it up, and gets in range at the time with about 2 or 3 shots left to go on that expo. Didn't quite get it done. So that left the door open a crack for War and Glory to kind of pull even with us, because the tail of the tape, basically, WHF ended up with an additional Town Hall 10 triple, but we were not able to take advantage of that and put the war away. Moving down the list here, let's go take a look at Jim. Miro Resi is going to be taking this base out. Had a wonderful entry from the bottom here with the Queen. Watch the value that he gets from the Queen by herself pretty much, and she's able to get that Inferno Tower taken out. So only 2 minutes and 15 seconds this attack took, so he's going to drop in the Wizard, get the funnel created. Wall breakers go down under the Inferno Fire, but they're able to make it into the break location, open up the wall, and check this out. For a Wizard, a few wall breakers, and the Queen, you're going to get an Inferno Tower out of that. That's a pretty good trade if you ask me. So here she goes. She's going to head over to the right, pop that ability here in just a moment. go in and take out that Inferno Tower for a successful opener there. So she heads in, pops the Inferno Tower, it's down, and it's now time for the rest. So the King comes in from the bottom left, helping to take out some more key structures, including the Tesla on the bottom of the base. We also have wizards there cleaning up as well. And check out this jump spell to get into the queen, and now he's got a bowler and king charge that is going to be going in to pick up that queen. Now, just in case he fails the raid, he's got those wizards on the town hall, so a really, really good plan here to make sure that he's not going to accidentally have a high percentage 1-star just because it's a Lalo. And here comes the Laloon from the bottom right. Loons spread pretty much perfectly on all of those defenses, pushing their way through the base. 3 air defenses still left to go. 1 hound still close to full health as it moves on to the second to last air defense there. And we've got another hound coming in from the top to try to cover that section. Haste spells for the balloons. All of the skellies follow the hound, which is actually pretty key. And then from the backside of the base, he sends in the balloons. One of them goes down pretty quickly, doesn't quite take out the Tesla, but the other 2 balloons from the Archer Tower is enough to take it out. Really like the attack, man. Love the entry, the value that you got from the bowlers and whatnot. So Miro Resi getting it done, a whole pack of balloons there, able to finish it up. That's going to be a 3-star, has a haste spell left over. So Swag City on that one, baby. Next up, Golden Armada being taken out by Ricky Clasher. Guess what he used, guys? Guess what he used? The Mass Miners. I know you guys say it's kind of a skillless attack, but let's see you pull off the Mass Miner on the Town Hall 10. Not easy to do, but he was able to take advantage of level 2 Infernos here, which obviously the level 3s make it much, much more difficult for a level 2 miner to make it all the way through. We're going to watch this kind of on 4x here to watch how he funnels with the heroes, and we'll slow it down to 2x for the miner deployment. And look at the spread that he had coming into the base. He's able to take out the CC, take out the Infernos. He drops the Rage spell on that Inferno tower. They get the Queen, the Inferno, everything kind of falling all at the same time. He takes out that bomb tower with just a few miners, which is ideal, actually, and then gets a great split. They go right to the Inferno tower on the backside of the base. Still has another heal. He uses it over there by the wizard towers, and that whole group comes out of there unscathed. So far too much left for the point defenses to handle. Ricky Clasher getting it done against Golden Armada for the 3-star. Next up, we've got Jimmy getting taken out by Hookie. Hookie with a 199% war. Not what he was looking for. I think he was looking for that 200% 6-pack, but it's okay. He was able to pick up a great hit on Jimmy here to take this base out. It looks like it's going to be about a 2-minute, 30-second attack. Starts with the Queen from the top. Healers in behind, and they're going right at those Archer towers. Looking really, really good right now from Hookie. Here's the Wizard on the right side, taking care of that funnel. And the Queen, finally needing that Rage spell, going to go in and take on the King as well. Watch this little entry here from the Queen. Really good value from her. Takes on the King. Here comes Wall Breakers. Look at that. Hits the first location. He's good to go. Now he can send in a few more. Open it up. The King's going to continue with the funneling down the side of the base. And look at this. Queen heads in, and she's going to get some Queen on Queen action. Gotta love it. So Queen is down, ability popped, second air defense down, and she is in now to take out the Expo as well. So incredible value there. Poison spell down for the balloon, and she is now going to take out the Hound and Pups as well and survive as she pushes through the rest of this raid. So another rage spell there for her. The King continuing to push his way down the outside of this base, distracting. Oh man, he's just killing it. So we got 19 balloons, guys. There are a couple air defenses at the bottom of this base. There's also 2 Inferno towers. Did you guys see the Wall Breakers opening up the Queen walk to the next section of this base? That's insane! So he gets the second Expo taken out, gets a Tesla, he's going to get the Sweeper as well, get the Archer Tower. Huge value. Now on the other side, here comes the Loons. He sends them in, basically align the Hound catching first fire there from the Archer Tower. Expo locking on to one of the balloons, but that's okay. He sends 2 Hounds from the exact same spot to tank for his balloons the entire time. They sit on those last couple of air defenses here. The Loons sneak in from that bottom right side, targeting the air defense specifically. It is now down, and a haste spell over that quadrant is going to lead all of those balloons to the air defense. Looking really, really good now. The Queen takes out the Inferno Tower. Massive value from the Queen and the charge. Look at the distance she's covered. Look at what she took out, and look at this. The Wizard Tower, it's just overwhelmed with balloons. They were all stacked up. It had a chance, but far too many balloons left over. Hookie takes it out for the triples. So next up, we've got the Water Slot getting taken out by El Real. And shout out to Real Madrid for winning the Champions Cup. Nice work, guys. Next up, we've got the Queen charge with a little bit of dragon action. You can see both Infernos in the center of the base, air defenses all to the bottom, so you know you're going to see that queen charge come down. Here she goes, coming from the top right. Mortars are on her, no big deal. She's going to go around the bottom side of this base, and it looks like she's going to get some extra value with the Teslas there as well popping up. And now it's time for a little CC encounter. So out comes a wizard and an archer. Poisons fell for those, and there's the baby dragon to help out with that wizard tower on the funnel. Small little details like that, guys. Force the queen in the right direction. She's going to head around the bottom side of the base here, taking out the mortar, taking out the Tesla, going around the corner, getting the second air defense taken out. Look at her go. She's got 2 more air defenses left, but it's going to take quite a while to get over there. She is happy to take out the Expo as well. King is now going to be just basically doing some trash man debris cleaning on that side of the base. And look at the dragon funnel. He sends them to the archer tower, pops the king ability, and notice all of the buildings inside the base pretty much are valuable defensive buildings. So the dragon's just completely wrecked. Now from the bottom, he sends a whole bunch of balloons to the 2-point defenses here in the cannon and the archer tower. And watch how he sends a rage spell here, as those just basically do work with the heal to keep them up. Are you kidding me? So many balloons, no more splash damage. It looks like the dragons are closing in on the Inferno Tower, guys. Really, really solid raid here. Queen still has her ability. You're going to see her pop that here in just a moment, it looks like. Maybe even not. Maybe not. El Real, he gives 0 Fs, so he's going to basically cruise through the rest of this, completely crushing it. Very nice work on the 3-star, dude. All right, guys, we got a couple more to show off here. Unbelievable raid. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jeeper. You guys, oh man, you guys are gonna love this. The Mass Miner. So again, setting it up with the heroes on both sides. We just saw an opportunity to take advantage of some of these bases that were built by bringing the miner attack. And it's tough to defend, especially when you've got pathing that's ideal to Inferno Towers. And, this kind of shows that it's not dominant still. I don't think this attack strategy is overpowered, but I still think it can work on the right base. So as you can see, the miners pushing their way through this one. Tesla farm in the core. A heal spell is able to keep everything up there. They do miss the Inferno Tower. He drops some skellies to absorb some of those beams, maybe get a couple more hits on it, and it doesn't look like they're going to do it. So the miners miss the Inferno Tower. We'll start to speed up and see what happens here. Now the BK is just about to go down. They unfortunately don't get to the Archer Tower in time, but looking pretty good right now as they're cruising around the rest of the base. Now I was watching Adam's stream from War and Glory, and it was hilarious. He was calling fail right now. He's been calling fail the whole time. Well, Adam, this is not a fail, mister. Too many miners left over. We'll go ahead, hit the 4X button on it, and much to his chagrin, Jeeper 5150 is going to end up with a ton of miners left over on that Inferno, and it's an easy cleanup there to get that 3 stars. So here's the situation, guys. WHF leads War and Glory 111 stars to 108. There are 4 attacks left in the war. Let's check the war results here. So let's go to war events. Look at that. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. All 4 attacks were make or break for both clans. Every single player had the pressure of making the attack a success. WHF needed a 10 versus 11 2-star. Are you kidding me? Somehow, some way, it looked like Zin's base, this guy right over here, number 6, had held for how many defenses? Let's go look. 9 attacks it took to clear this base for 2 stars. 9. 7 of those holding for 0 stars. So impressive base, Zen. And because it was the war clinching attack, I'm going to show it in just a minute. Now, that being said, at the same time, it looks like the War and Glory guys, Jethro, Vincent, Garriticus, congratulations to all 3 of you guys for making amazing, pressure-filled, intense, like weight of the world on your shoulders attacks. A couple of them were dips, but Garriticus had to go in on Monk. Here is a 11 versus 11 attempt. Garriticus had to make this work. Had to get the Town Hall 11 triple to have a chance at winning on percentage. Now, it remained to be seen what exactly was going to shake out as far as percentage goes, but as you guys saw, WHF had all of the 10s cleared going into this attack with the exception of 2, and both of those had 99%. So effectively speaking, all of the 10s were cleared percentage-wise for WHF, and it was all about the Town Hall 11 percentage. So they knew that they had to get the 11 versus 11 triple, and this is what you're seeing right now. So you're going to see Gyarados go in, wall break open this bottom left side, and here goes the Queen and King. They're going to be trying to take out the air defense here, possibly get the King, and they don't get him, but that's okay. Here we go. We've got the incoming Lava Hounds. They've got a Wizard and an Archer in there, and he pretty much ignores them right now, waiting for them to get just around the Queen. And look at that, Skelly spells down, and it looks like the Queen is hanging tough. Holy cow. Pups end up taking her out. Incredible, incredible action there. And a beautiful late Warden ability is going to get all of those balloons through. And that small group right here survives, takes out the Inferno, saves the raid. Incredible stuff from Gyarados and War and Glory. This puts War and Glory stars at 112. Now, at the same time, they don't know this, but I'm in watching Red Live, and this is kind of what we watched over on the WHF side. This is the base right here that really gave us problems. Everything else was cleared relatively quickly, but for whatever reason, 9 attempts it took us to clear this base for 2 stars. So the first thing that happens is a lure. Drops in a troop on that Tesla there to get that CC lure out. Uses the baby dragon there to take out the Lava Hound before the balloon arrives, and surrounds it with a few minions here and a poison spell to take out the pups when it pops. So smart play right there on the CC. We'll fast forward through that kill. Really nice work. There's that poison, and there is the baby dragon, even surviving long enough to take out this elixir collector here, as well as the army camp to make a great funnel if it's needed. So next up, we've got a golem coming down with some bowlers, I believe, to try to take out this bottom left side. So there is a minion down to work that funnel. Wow, just really good job on the timing here. Funnel is done, and it looks like the bowlers come over, and look at the skip damage. Barely get that cannon. They're going to also take out the mortar, so nice job on that. Now from the other side, another golem. More bowler action. They wall break in, and don't quite get everything we're looking for. Those bowlers straight off over here. Didn't quite have the funnel made, and the Queen lives. So she stays alive. I think he was hoping to have her go down there. Now, not a whole lot left in the camps, guys. 4 Valkyries. He got the Quake spell. He's got both of his heroes. Here is the clutch moment of the raid. Free spell. Where's it going? 2 Teslas, the Queen, and an Inferno. He's able to get it done. King still has his ability. The Inferno is down now, and once he's going to pop this ability, he leaves. Instead of going inward to the Town Hall, he's going to bounce out and go around this base. So he pops the ability. He's going to take out the Eagle, which is absolutely clutch. And the Queen pops the ability. Look at this. Gets all the way down to the very thick of it. Bang, bang. Gets the Town Hall. Celebrations all around. WHF clinches the victory with this attack. We end up coming out on top by 0.2%. Incredible war, incredible players, incredible competition in War and Glory. This was our best opponent of the year as far as what we saw on the battlefield. Best of luck to you guys. Hope to see you in the playoffs. We know you'll be there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap of WHF versus War and Glory. It was the CWL War of the Week. It may have been CWL's War of the Year. It was that good. Ask anybody that was there. This was flat out incredible. Thank you to everybody who participated. Thank you to the streamers. Thank you to the players. It was truly memorable. You guys are amazing. I'm out of here for now. This is Powerbang signing out. Till next time, guys. Take care.